adopted by Henry Inagaki. Creator of the Roman Empire, Julius Caesar was born to troubled world. The vast and powerful Roman Republic spread over great distances and contained many provinces, but it suffered from widespread corruption. Tension between social classes led to civil war, which embroiled the Republic for years. Dangers also exist in Rome, especially for those who engage in politics. Thrust into this world, Caesar dominated both the military and political areas in his relatively short life. A cunning man of enormous energy, he was an important leader in world history. Many languages and cultures, and some governments trace their own origins to ancient Rome. The world in the time of Caesar, Rome became a city-state, a political entity made of a city and the surrounding countryside that supported it. Rome's neighbor city-states largely share the same language, culture, and religion. They are often at war. By 250 EC, the dominant city-states of Rome controlled the Italian peninsula. At that time, Rome was ruled by kings. According to the legend, in 509 BC, the Roman people rose up and built their last king and established the Roman Republic. Roman hatred on monarchy proved a very important part of their history. In the Republic, citizens like the two only called consuls. Two consuls were elected every year to govern Rome. These consuls then selected the individuals who will serve as representatives in the legislative body called the Senate. The Roman Republic, the wealthy landowner as the patricians, people with less land and wealth. You know that plebeians often argued. Plebeians could not be senators, but they could be elected to serve in the assembly. The assembly had no official power in Rome, but it did have influence. The Republic of Rome expanded, and it is set up the provinces run by governors. A provincial government could become very rich, buying food and selling enslaved people to Rome. Unfortunately, there was a widespread corruption in provincial government. Under this system, wealthy patrons became even richer. The economy in Rome was ruined. Low-class people and peasants were struggling for any reform between the patricians and the plebeians became too great for the bloody civil war began. Caesar was born in the midst of this turmoil on July 12, on 13,100 BC to a Persian family, which was nearly politically wealthy nor influential, but Caesar's parents educated him well. When Caesar was 16, his father died and Caesar became the head of his family. In the same year, Caesar married Cornelia, daughter of important plebeian politicians. Soon after, the man named Sulla rose to power in Rome. Sulla, a powerful politician, to power in Rome. Sulla, a powerful politician, ordered the young Caesar to improve Cornelia. Caesar's refused by refusing what he makes with flies on the plebeians clear. Caesar remained loyal what and his alias, but he put himself in danger. Sulla was an aggressive soldier too, who had taken control of Rome by force. His throwing bulla could result in arrest or even death. To escape the threats of Rome, Caesar joined the army and went to the fight in the four provinces because he had come to position families. Caesar found great deals in war, and his death several times in 78 BC. Caesar returned to Rome that resumed in politics. Caesar was a cunning battle as well. He advanced rapidly through the Rome's political war. He ended up with himself a popular military hero and politician named Boromir the Great. When Conrad died in 1770 BC, Caesar married Pompey's daughter, Pompeia, and citizened their political alliances to do well. In 63 BC, Romans elected him the Boniface Maximus, the highest priest of the Roman religion. 2 years later, he became the governor of a large province in present-day Thrace. The military changes when he returned from Spain, and in 15 million plagues, Romans and Caesars at one council. Much to their frustration, the position shot as council much to be frustrations with the opposition senators. This must be made a minute. He served for a year and he was appointed for governor of Gaul and for a year and 5 terms. Beyond Gaul, fathers checked as far as many Romans knew. Caesar knew little about that land, yet the Gallic and the Germanic dialects were occupied. The lone lodge in Roman imagination. The famous Roman legionnaires or soldiers respected all the fear Gallic and Germanic. He fought as masterweight warriors with other Caesars, led by animals beyond the frontier, but the little success. When the northern tribes were strong fighters, the Roman regions had far better organization. The chair of a command allowed them to move rapidly and effectively. The better equipped Roman army in Gaul had a big another advantage over its enemy, which is in Gaul. Caesar tried to change uh, and led one of the strongest armies in the world I have ever seen. Caesar earned the respect and loyalty of his soldiers because he was intelligent, he was brave, he was on fighting side by side with his own men. A Caesar, a Caesar inspired his troops to run wider and stronger, but his flag were not to distract but brutal soldiers, and the people called like their victories, not their currently. Caesar had three major forms of success in Gaul. First, he united all of Gaul under Roman control. Mostly he united all of Gaul under the Roman system, government and engineering. Greatly affect how Europe would go. Second, he wanted by undying loyalty of these regions. Finally, of this campaign loyalty of his religions. Finally, of his cabinet made Caesar very wealthy. It was common practice for invading armies to loot their enemies after defeating them. It was also common for generals such as Caesar to enslave prisoners of war, men, women, and children, and sell them for profit in Rome. The first sheer fight. Caesar was a first politician as well as the first general. Even even while at war with the provinces. The other need to be remain alert and rejected to survive the political periods of Rome. Therefore he hired people to work for him in Rome during the years he spent in Gaul. For a while, Caesar and Pompey remained close. When Caesar was elected to the important office of consul in 59 BC, he wanted to keep his alliance with Pompey. He offered his daughter Julia's hand to Pompey. The marriage became a rare connection between Caesar and Pompey. At the time, uh, Caesar had another job, particularly Ali named Trust, who was one of the richest men of Rome. Pompey and Crassus now have been drawn into race, but Caesar found a way to open the same side. Together, these three men, Caesar, Pompey, and Crassus, became so even more powerful in this book that they were so impactful that they known the first chivalrate, or a group of females holding power. As time went on, Caesar's success in Gaul made the other two men jealous. When Julius passed away in 54 BC, the families holding Julia and Pompey together were cut. Then Cascus, who killed the battle in the next year. The last thing with the wealthy politician members of the Senate hated and threatened by Caesar. Civil War. When Caesar's term in Gaul was finished, he wanted to return to Rome, but his rival in the Senate demanded he give up command of his army before he did. Caesar knew that his now enemy Pompey had an army and would be waiting him in Rome. He suspected that if he returned to Rome without his troops, he would be arrested and possibly killed. However, in 49 BC, Caesar charges Jehu with his bow to the Rubicon River, which marked is the border of the Gaul and Italy. He knew this could be considered an act of war, but he hoped to seize control and reform the corrupt government of Rome. His actions started a terrible civil war with Quickly's men. Pompey fled from Rome and was killed shortly after. Caesar returned home to the triumphant hero, but the government was in crisis. Caesar declared himself a dictator for life. Caesar's nearly growing power gently. Many senators did not have think until he was king. In his short time as head of state, Caesar set many policies to help people alter their financial struggle of class in citizens in Rome. Also tried the position of the public. He also expanded the Senate to exclude my forgiveness. Nice to meet you. Caesar forgave many promises of my name and even granted them some important position in the rebel and reformed the public. To cut on March 15, 44 BC, the ideas of March they assassinated Caesar. Caesar's legacy. Upon his murder, Caesar's instantly became a matrix, and in 42 BC, Roman declared him a god. The effect of his assassination was chaos, and more civil wars followed. When the fighting was over, Roman Empire was born. Though Caesar was a brutal and cunning leader, military victories laid the foundation of this leader. This military victory and the laid foundation to the to the Roman Empire would endure for centuries from North America to Western Asia. Caesar's leadership was a key role in what should become modern Europe and the map of world today.
Good job!